Hi, Pam Dyson with the DFW Center for Play Therapy, and I'm so excited today to have my friend and colleague, Amy Flaherty with the Southern Sandtray Institute right here to talk about something exciting that she's going to be doing for me at my training center in Plano, and that's a 2-day advanced experiential workshop about what?
Teenage brain in the Sandtray, and what it is like to work with teenagers in the Sandtray.
Awesome. And it is advanced training.
Yes.
It is 2 days, so there's going to be a lot of learning going on. That means they already need to have a basic understanding of Sandtray. You're not going to be covering how to choose sand and miniatures. We're going to assume they already have that. So they either need to have had some basic training already,
Yes,
or some experience actually facilitating
yes,
Sandtrays.
yeah, because otherwise you're really going to be lost, because I'm going to jump right into, okay, so I'm already assuming that you have an understanding of what's going on here, and so you're really going to take what you know and hone those skills even more, taking the neuroscience information that I'm going to give you and then incorporating that into the tray as well.
Okay, so when therapists are working with adolescents in the Sandtray,
Yes.
what might be a challenging thing that they run up against that you're going to help them kind of explore?
So one of the things I hear a lot from therapists is they say, "What, teenagers in the tray? Like, I can barely even get them to sit in the like regular therapy room. How do you even get them to play in the sand?" And actually, it's not hard at all. And I'll give you a script and a way to introduce this to teenagers to where it gets them an automatic buy-in, and then they want to come back again. I get several teenagers who will refer each other's friends. Like, they'll come in and go, "I saw, Claire or Madison or whatever, or you saw her, and she's my really good friend, and so she said that I need to do that Sandtray stuff." So it's more like our fear oftentimes of feeling silly or whatever and afraid, because teenagers sometimes are a little more abrasive than little kids. And so I'm going to give you a way to walk in and get that teenager's buy-in.
Okay, and it is experiential, so that means what? What will they experience that
So
day?
the way that I do experiential trainings is that I limit them. I think, Pam, you only limit it to 16 people. So it's a very small group, and you are together over 2 days, so you get to know these people really well. In addition to you getting a lot of information, you're doing your own Sandtrays. You're doing your own Sandtrays as a client, and acting as a client, and then acting as a therapist. So you're getting to kind of clean off your own mirror as you do your own Sandtrays, but then also when you're acting in the therapist role, you get to really hone your therapy skills and be able to do that in a way where it's a welcoming, safe environment. And I'm there, and Pam is there the whole time to ensure that it is, like I said, as safe and as regulated as possible, because sometimes it is scary putting your own stuff in the Sandtray, because you're like, "Oh, what if they judge me? What if this?" And when we only limit it to 16 people, it's not so scary, and you realize I'm not the only one, and I'm able to connect with other people in a way that you don't get if you just have 100 other people in a ballroom, like when I'm lecturing, because I don't want that at all.
Right. Well, registrations are already starting to come in. So if people are interested, they need to register now. So you need to go to my website, dfwplaytherapy.com, click on the training tab, scroll down to your workshop, and hit the register button. And you'll have a fabulous time. Amy's trained for me before, and the evaluations always have rave reviews about how much people enjoyed not only the information you shared, but the experiential component. And that's what really makes this special.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely. And so if you're curious about the teenage brain and what is different about the teenage brain and how it works, and then how it relates to Sandtray and how to help your teenagers in the Sandtray, this is going to be for you. And again, I feel like the added bonus or icing on the cake is that you get to really be heard and seen as a person, not just a therapist, as well as honing your clinical skills.
Right. And we treat people well when they come to the DFW Center for Play Therapy Training.
Yes.
We provide food and drinks, and everybody goes home with a little gift bag at the end of the 2 days with some little miniatures and items that you can use in your Sandtray work.
Yeah.
It's a little bonus.
Yes. Yeah. So again, one of the things that difference, and I think this is true with both of our trainings, is that you are not just a number. that I know Pam said, oh, I remember her. And it was a year ago that she did a training, because you get to know each other and then know us very well.
Right. So it's very personalized.
Very.
Yeah. So we hope you'll join us and experience Amy's expertise and walk away with skills you can start implementing in your practice immediately.